Hey y'all, what's happening? So, I don't know how many of you believe in spirit guide animals or your animal spirit or spirit animal, but I do. And for a long time, I've always been wondering what my spirit guide animal is. So, I was watching a video by Ryan Cropper, okay, and I absolutely love him because he is so knowledgeable and has so much wisdom when it comes to spiritual things. And I learned a lot of things from him that I've never learned from anybody else. So he talked about how you can find out who your spirit animal is by dreaming about them in the forest. Like you dream about being in a forest. So you make that intention when you go to sleep every night to dream about being in the forest, because most likely in the forest is where your spirit animal is going to reveal itself to you. So he said that he was telling somebody to do this, and it was a lady, and her spirit animal was revealed to her, and it was a beaver. I think it was a beaver. And so she was, got a surprise, like, like a beaver. But I was like, okay, so let me find out what my spirit animal is. And so last week, possibly might have been the week before, I was like, when I go to bed, making the intention that I'm going to be in the forest because I want my spirit animal to reveal itself to me. And I did this probably for like a good 4 or 5 days, and nothing happened. I was dreaming of all kind of other stuff. So I was just like, whatever. Well, I think that it was rather befitting that this morning, which today is Halloween, this morning I woke up from a dream, and in my dream, I was coming out of the forest. I was kind of like on the edge of the forest, and it was nighttime. And I turned around and I looked behind me, and it was a black wolf. And first it was going like this, but then it turned towards me. And I was like, wow. And I mean, the eyes were like beaming. When I say it was black, this wolf was black, okay? And so I wasn't sure if I should be scared or anything. But then I like woke up and I was like, hmm. I said, okay. And I didn't really think anything of it. But then I was like, wait a minute. I said, I said, I believe that's my spirit animal, because Ryan said that your spirit animal will reveal itself to you in the forest. And so I started looking up all these different things about characteristics that you may have in regards to your spirit animal. And honestly, I tend to carry a lot of the traits of a wolf. It talks about how wolves are very, we've all heard the whole term of lone wolf. Well, I can't get no more alone than what I am. And they said something about how they do like to be in a pack. And so, all your life as a person, you may tend to be alone, but you also have this desire to want to find your soul tribe, your pack. And that's like where I'm at right now. And it also talks about how you may also have this drive to want to be in a relationship, because wolves, when they mate, they're very loyal and they tend to mate for life. They look for that one other, you know, wolf to be with. And I'm like, wow, okay, so like it really helped to explain a lot of the things about myself. And there was like a whole bunch of other things that it said that I was just like, wow, this is like really cool. Um, and then there's like different colors about wolves, but it said that you will get confirmation about it if it is your spirit animal. If you ask, and you'll start to, you know, see things or hear things or maybe read things or whatever, things about your spirit animal start to come up. And I'm just like, this is like crazy because now it's evening time and I'm trying to relax and everything. So I was like, oh, I haven't seen this show, The Underground, in a while. The Underground is a really, really good show. And my girl, Journey Schmollett, she plays and I absolutely love her. Like, she actually kind of reminds me of my daughter. So I just think she's beautiful. So I'm watching the show, and in the show, there's a part where the father is showing the little boy how to shoot a gun. And I don't know if it's like actually, it's a gun. And so they're out in the forest, and the little boy shoots none other than a wolf. A wolf. Then later in the show, as I'm continuing to watch it, it's like the next episode, there's a man that works for his father, partners with his father, and he tells the little boy a story, and he talks about how the Indians taught him. He's like, there's this story that the Indians, used to talk to me about, and they said that in every person there are two wolves. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he says, he says something to the degree about one of the wolves will live and one of the wolves will die. And so the little boy is like, well, which wolf will live? And he's like, the one that you feed. And I'm just thinking, wow. So that's twice. Confirmation twice. Two references within the same show about a wolf. And now I know a wolf is my spirit animal, and I am so happy because I absolutely love wolves. One of my favorite songs by Duran Duran actually is Hungry Like the Wolf. And I used to absolutely love that video when it would come on when I was younger. And the thing is, we get these different clues all the time in regards to what our spirit animal is. We just have to pay attention to it, and they come at certain times in our lives when there's certain things that they're trying to help us with in regards to giving us that guidance. And so because I am where I am right now in my spiritual journey, and I'm doing a lot of spiritual work within myself, like shadow work and stuff like that. I recall now how there were times in the past where I've had different dreams of wolves. I remember one time having a dream of wolves in a pack, and I was amongst them, and it was in a forest, but I never paid attention to it. And now that I'm thinking back on it, I'm like, periodically I tend to have dreams about wolves, and I write my dreams down, and so I'm just like, wow, this is like really crazy. Like, you ask for something and spirit definitely gives you the confirmation, but you have to be aware. And that's one of the things And I just thought, again, how befitting it was to find out that my spirit animal is a wolf on Halloween of all days. It revealed itself to me. I won't say revealed itself to me, but I became aware that my spirit animal is a wolf on Halloween. So I just thought that was really cool. And yeah, just wanted to share that. So I don't know if anybody else is actually interested in finding out what their spirit animal is. Um, do the exercise, like you go to sleep with the intention of sleeping in, not sleeping, but waking up in the forest or being in the forest and asking spirit to reveal what your spirit animal is. And that's it. But maybe some of you will have luck with it and it'll happen, or maybe you just need to like let it go and wait till it happens on its own. But either way, I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think about this, and if any of you actually know what your spirit animal is, um, or your spirit guide, because your spirit guide can be also your spirit animal. Um, I just think that's like so cool. It's like so cool. And it could be different things for different people. Some people don't have a spirit animal. Some people have spirit insects. Like it could be a bee, it could be a butterfly, it could be, different things like that. Um, but it's just I just find it very fascinating. So you guys leave me a comment down below and let me know what your experiences are. Happy Halloween.